Let me tell you a story about a year in a life. So many ups and downs, you won't believe the strife. It started by feeling so low, smoking trees by the ounce because I was solo. In a bubble, high up to the highest degree, just wanting to feel free, wondering if this life was where I was meant to be.
We've all been there.
March through April and May, this was just the way it was, nothing more to say. Floating around in the dark, looking for a bit of magic to try to find that spark. It's time to live. Time to give, time for loss, time to live life like a boss, time to show love, time sent to you from above, time you'll never get back again. No. June and everything was beginning to change. Felt my timeline shifting, being rearranged. The girl I'd been in love with from the start came back into my life. We promised now we found each other again, we would never part. Things were better than the last time we were together. I always knew I could never forget her. We had an invisible red string that could never sever. I picked up my son for the summer, starting to feel higher, the best drummer. Like finally I got out of that slumber. It's time to live, time to give, time for loss, time to live life like a boss, time to show love, time sent to you from above, time you'll never get back again. July, feeling so alive, my world was starting to thrive. My birthday on the 9th came to be. I found myself happy to see my man finally seeing her grandbaby. The next day life turned really dark gray. My girl lost her dad, which was a lot for her to take. Her emotions got a big shake, like something bit her like a venomous black snake. Oh Lord. It's time to live, time to give, time for loss, time to live life like a boss, time to show love, time sent to you from above, time you'll never get back again. August was filled with nothing but grief. Everybody still in disbelief that a great man was gone. He gave her great memories and taught her a lot of songs. So September came and we made a big change for our life. On the 20th September I made that girl my wife. Happy just living in bliss, like I was finally living the high life. Then 3 days later I got told something that cut me deeper than a fucking knife. My man passed away to the afterlife. She was only 62, she had a heart attack, and now I didn't have a clue what I was gonna do. Fuck man, I just broke down and cried. Honestly, you couldn't imagine what I felt inside. That much pain you cannot hide. It's time to live, time to give, time for loss, time to live life like a boss, time to show love, time sent to you from above, time you'll never get back again. October, November, December, most of these months I can't remember. It's all such a blur, trying to understand the shocking events that had occurred. Self-reflection, smoked more weed than I ever had before. Wished I could go see her, I even thought about the grand exit out that door, but I just ended up a mess, passed out on the bedroom floor. January, time for a new year to begin, time to pull myself together and stop living in all this sin. So I made a conscious decision to put all the weed in a bin. Time to live, time to give, time for loss, time to live life like a boss, time to show love, time sent to you from above, time you'll never get back again. February, feeling great that I was finally starting with a fresh slate, thinking it's not too late to get my life straight. February 27th, that day was sore, feeling crushing pain in my chest, down my arms and in my jaw, sweat running down my face that I tried to just fucking ignore. Thought if I could go to sleep then things would just work out, but my wife had never seen me like that and was really full of doubt. Next thing I knew I was having an ECG, didn't know it was anything as bad as to this degree. I was having a heart attack, the paramedic said this isn't going to be easy. I was blue lighted to theater, this was an emergency, a stent in my heart. The line between life and death was not that fucking far apart. Time to live, time to give, time for loss, time to live life like a boss, time to show love, time sent to you from above, time you'll never get back again. It's time. March, April and May, all I can say is that it was full of recovery. This life I have feels like a luxury, and I really know being here is meant to be. This true story was a year in my life, so stay healthy and please look after your heart, family and life.